Welcome to our video, 25 Reasons Canada's Popular Landmarks Are Becoming Less Accessible. In this exploration, we'll delve into the myriad challenges that hinder easy access to some of the nation's most cherished sites. From increased tourism and rising travel costs to infrastructure limitations and environmental concerns, we'll break down the factors that play a role in making these incredible landmarks less reachable. Join us as we uncover the pressing issues impacting not just tourists, but also local communities and the natural environment surrounding these iconic destinations. 1. Increased tourism. The allure of Canada's stunning landscapes and historic sites has led to a surge in tourism. While this is positive for the economy, it puts immense pressure on existing infrastructure. Overcrowding becomes a significant issue, especially in peak seasons, as the sheer number of visitors can overwhelm facilities. This not only diminishes the quality of the experience for visitors but also strains resources, making it difficult for everyone to access these popular spots. The natural beauty becomes harder to appreciate amid large crowds, and the serenity that once defined these places can be lost. 2. Rising costs of travel. Traveling to Canada has become increasingly expensive, with airfare, accommodations, and transportation costs rising steadily. For many potential visitors, these financial constraints make planning a trip to popular landmarks prohibitive. Families and individuals on a budget find it challenging to justify the expense, leading to fewer opportunities to explore Canada's wonders. This financial barrier is particularly concerning as it limits access to those who cannot afford the escalating costs, ultimately affecting tourism diversity. 3. High entrance fees. Many of Canada's parks and historic sites have implemented or raised entrance fees in recent years. These fees, while often necessary for maintenance and conservation efforts, can create a financial barrier for low-income families and individuals. As a result, access to these landmarks becomes a privilege rather than a right, limiting the opportunity for all to experience the country's natural and historical heritage. This exclusivity can deter potential visitors and alter the demographic of those who can afford to enjoy these sites. 4. Limited public transportation. A significant number of Canada's landmarks are located in remote areas, far from major urban centres. Public transportation options to these destinations are often limited or non-existent, necessitating the use of a private vehicle. This requirement poses a challenge for visitors who do not have access to a car or prefer eco-friendly travel methods. The lack of transportation options limits accessibility and discourages spontaneous visits, as planning becomes more cumbersome and time-consuming. 5. Parking challenges. Even for those with access to a car, parking can be a significant hurdle at popular sites. Many landmarks offer limited parking spaces, leading to congestion and long waits. Visitors may find themselves parking far from the actual attraction, resulting in lengthy walks that can be discouraging, especially for families with young children or individuals with mobility issues. The inconvenience of parking can deter visitors altogether, impacting their overall experience and satisfaction. 6. Overcrowding. During peak tourist seasons, Canada's most famous landmarks can become incredibly crowded. The excessive number of visitors can make it difficult to fully enjoy and appreciate the sights. Overcrowding often leads to long lines, rushed experiences, and a diminished sense of tranquility. The natural and historical significance of these places can be overshadowed by the sheer volume of people, making it challenging to connect with the essence of the location. 7. Timed entry or reservation. In an effort to manage visitor numbers, some sites have implemented timed entry systems or require reservations. While this can help control crowds, it limits spontaneity and can be difficult for travelers to navigate. Securing a reservation may require planning well in advance, which can be challenging for those with unpredictable schedules. This system can also exclude last-minute visitors, reducing the flexibility that many travelers seek in their adventures. 8. Accessibility issues. Accessibility remains a significant concern for many of Canada's landmarks. Not all sites are equipped to accommodate individuals with disabilities, limiting access for those who may require additional assistance. Uneven terrain, Lack of ramps and inadequate facilities can prevent some visitors from fully experiencing the beauty and history of these locations. Ensuring accessibility for all is crucial to making these landmarks truly inclusive and welcoming. 9. Environmental concerns. Protecting Canada's fragile ecosystems is a priority, but it can also lead to restrictions on access. Measures such as trail closures and limited visitor numbers aim to preserve the natural environment but can make it more challenging for people to visit. Balancing conservation efforts with visitor access is a delicate task, requiring careful management to ensure that the beauty and integrity of these sites are maintained for future generations. 10. Climate change impact. Climate change is having a profound effect on Canada's natural landmarks, with extreme weather events becoming more frequent. These conditions can lead to temporary closures or restricted access to certain areas, impacting the visitor experience. Rising temperatures, wildfires, and unpredictable weather patterns pose challenges for maintaining safe and accessible sites. The changing climate necessitates adaptive strategies to ensure that these landmarks remain available for visitors. 11. Infrastructure limitations. Many of Canada's landmarks have aging infrastructure that struggles to accommodate the growing number of visitors. Facilities may be outdated or in disrepair, affecting the quality of the visitor experience. Limited funding for upgrades and maintenance exacerbates the issue, leading to potential closures or reduced services. Investing in infrastructure improvements is essential to maintaining access and enhancing the visitor experience. 12. Lack of funding. Funding for park maintenance and operations is often insufficient, impacting the accessibility and quality of Canada's landmarks. Without adequate resources, sites may face closures, reduced hours, or limited services. This financial shortfall affects the overall visitor experience and can deter potential tourists. Ensuring sustainable funding is crucial to preserving these sites and making them accessible to all. 13. Staffing shortages. Staffing shortages at parks and historic sites can significantly impact visitor services and access. A lack of personnel may result in longer wait times, reduced guided tours, and diminished support for visitors. These challenges can affect the overall experience and deter visitors from exploring Canada's landmarks. Addressing staffing issues is vital to ensuring that these sites remain welcoming and accessible. 14. Commercialization. The commercialization of some landmarks can alter the visitor experience, making it feel less authentic and more expensive. Increased development and the presence of commercial enterprises can detract from the natural beauty and historical significance of these sites. The focus on profit can overshadow the preservation of the landmark's character, impacting the visitor's connection to the place. 15. Noise pollution. The tranquility of Canada's natural landmarks can be disrupted by noise pollution from crowds and traffic. This noise can detract from the peaceful experience that many visitors seek when exploring these sites. The natural sounds of wildlife and flowing water can be drowned out by the hustle and bustle of human activity, impacting the overall ambiance and enjoyment of the location. 16. Light pollution. Light pollution from nearby development can affect the natural beauty of Canada's landmarks, particularly at night. Stargazing opportunities may be diminished, and nocturnal wildlife can be disrupted by artificial light. Maintaining the natural darkness of these areas is essential to preserving their charm and allowing visitors to connect with the night sky and its wonders. 17. Impacts on local communities. Increased tourism can put a strain on local communities, affecting resources and infrastructure. Residents may experience congestion, higher living costs, and a loss of community identity due to the influx of visitors. This can lead to resentment and tension between locals and tourists, impacting the overall atmosphere and visitor experience. Balancing tourism growth with community needs is essential to maintaining harmony and ensuring sustainable tourism. 18. Loss of wilderness character. Overdevelopment and increased visitation can erode the wilderness character of some natural areas. The construction of infrastructure and facilities can alter the landscape, affecting the natural beauty and serenity of these sites. Preserving the wild and untouched quality of Canada's landmarks is crucial to maintaining their appeal and ensuring that they remain a refuge for nature lovers. 19. Damage to natural resources. The overuse of Canada's natural landmarks can lead to damage to vegetation, erosion, and disturbance of wildlife. The impact of human activity on these fragile ecosystems can be detrimental, affecting the health and sustainability of the environment. Implementing measures to protect these resources is vital to ensuring that they remain accessible and beautiful for generations to come. 20. Litter and waste. An increase in visitor numbers often results in increased litter and waste at popular landmarks. The presence of trash can detract from the natural beauty and cleanliness of these sites, impacting the overall visitor experience. Encouraging responsible behavior and providing adequate waste disposal facilities are essential to maintaining the integrity of Canada's landmarks. 21. Disruption of wildlife. Large crowds can disturb wildlife and disrupt their natural behavior, affecting the ecological balance of Canada's landmarks. The presence of humans can lead to stress and displacement of animals, impacting their health and survival. Protecting wildlife and minimizing human impact is crucial to preserving the natural beauty and biodiversity of these areas. 22. Safety concerns. Overcrowding and challenging terrain can increase the risk of accidents and injuries at Canada's landmarks. Ensuring visitor safety is a priority, and measures must be taken to address potential hazards. Providing adequate information and resources is essential to minimizing risks and ensuring a safe and enjoyable experience for all. 23. Lack of information. Visitors to Canada's landmarks may not have access to adequate information about trail conditions, weather forecasts, or safety precautions. This lack of information can impact their ability to plan and enjoy their visit fully. Providing clear and accessible information is crucial to enhancing the visitor experience and ensuring that everyone can explore these sites safely and confidently. 24. Language barriers. International visitors may face language barriers when trying to navigate Canada's parks and access information. This can create challenges in understanding directions, safety guidelines, and cultural significance of landmarks. Offering multilingual resources and support can enhance accessibility and ensure that all visitors can fully appreciate the beauty and history of Canada's landmarks. 25. Changing priorities. Shifts in government priorities or funding allocations can impact the accessibility and maintenance of Canada's national landmarks. Changes in policy can lead to reduced funding for conservation and infrastructure, affecting the quality and availability of visitor services. Ensuring consistent support for these sites is crucial to preserving their accessibility and ensuring that they remain cherished destinations for all.